I kind of forgot to record earlier, but I have spent most of today doing not all that many useful things. I woke up later than planned. I wanted to sleep earlier yesterday, and that didn't really happen. And so I ended up waking up later, all these things. And what did I do before lunch? I can't even remember. Um, I don't know, but I ended up I did some reflecting, I did some thinking. Oh, I listened to a lot of my audiobook. I'm reading an audiobook on neuroscience, um, which was recommended to me. And honestly, I've been loving it so much. Like, it's something that I have missed since I left school. Like, I love business, but I'm very much like I consider myself quite intellectually playful, if that makes any sense. As in, like, I enjoy exploring science and whatever else. And I think there's a picture in my banner, at least at the moment, at the time of recording, of like me 14 writing all over my bathroom and stuff like that. Like, I do enjoy science, even though I'm not that exposed to it at the moment, just because of the fact, obviously, right now I'm like dialed in on business, and I'm having a great time. Don't get me wrong, but it's been really nice. And I'm reading this book. It's called Phantoms of the Brain, and it's by this neuroscientist Ramachandran, something like that. And I think reading this book is making me consider him like a Feynman in neuroscience. I think it's absolutely great, and I'm really, really loving it. And I think there's this like playful curiosity that takes people very far in science, and I also think that there's something to be learned there to apply in business and things like that. Like, this kind of playful curiosity to experiment with things in a way that they shouldn't kind of be done usually. But yeah, I hopped on a call with my junior guy today and helped him out with something. Even though it's Sunday, I was surprised to see his message, and I told him, like, I don't expect you to work on weekends, but I'm always more than happy to help out. Like, I hold the expectation that nobody on my team is going to work as hard as me, because nobody else has in it, as much as, like, nobody else has as much of a vested interest as me. So I don't expect that from my team. I expect that from myself. Like, I should be the person who's doing the most and stuff like that. And anything else, like, I don't expect it, but I also won't stop them from doing it, obviously. Like, if that's what they want to do, like, great. If I can support that in any way. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'm looking forward to seeing his work tomorrow. Wait, is today Sunday? Today's Sunday. Yeah, today is Sunday. So I gotta record some wrap-ups because those didn't end up happening. I'm gonna record a video, probably, hopefully. Yeah, just recording stuff. I gotta figure out if there's a better way to do wrap-ups, because I've kept them. It's been a couple times now where they've stayed for like the end of the weekend, and that's not a good thing. So one of two things need to happen. Either I need to get on top of them, or I need to have somebody else do them. And it goes back to that thing of like, scheduling is not my strength. So, but at the same time, I don't have manpower to do that, and I think it's going to be a waste of budget right now to spend it on somebody else. So I'm treading that fine line. But anyway, that's today's update. I hope to update later tonight. I'm going to go work now. Might eat something first, but it's been a pretty slow Sunday. Like, I haven't worked all that much, but I did a little workout. That's nice. That was fun. Yeah. I'm very much thinking about, like, there's so many places to spend the money that I have and whatever, and like, I want to double down, earn more, and then put that all right back into the business. And just, there's so many things that I want to do. Like, I want to, like, double down on content. I want to hire more people to produce more content faster. Like, there's only so much I can film, but we can write newsletters that don't need my face on it. There's so much that can be done without me. And I basically I've been thinking a lot about that, but I also don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Like, I just have to sit down and do what I have to do right now. That's the only stuff that's going to get, move that forward. And, well, the past week was a whole lot of doing, just executing. And so my brain's a little bit sick of that, but, well, it's just got to be done. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that shortly. And yeah, I have to figure out like waking up early. So today I woke up at like 9, and then I stayed in bed way longer than I planned. And this has been a common occurrence throughout. I've this has been like a chronic issue for me, and I think it very much has to do with I think it's autonomic arousal or whatever. And let me see if I can. If I can put this down so it's a little bit nicer, I think. But people with higher autonomic arousal, I think, get up. Like once they wake up, they've woken up, and they don't really struggle to get out of bed. Whereas for me, it definitely is not the case. Like I tried the YouTube video thing. I think a couple days ago, I filmed on one of these vlogs. I said that I wanted to try waking up and having a YouTube video to watch because it's something that gives me relatively instant gratification. When I wake up, I literally don't care about anything else. I'm very groggy. I tend to wake up in a very groggy state, and so even like the option to watch YouTube or whatever, it's just not very appealing to me. So that didn't really work. And one of the long time most effective things to do is just have a call, right? So if you have a call at a specific time, you will get up for that, right? If there's somebody else to meet, if there's somebody else holding you accountable, that's a hell of a lot easier. So, if you have school or some office commitment, something like that, some meeting, that'll get you definitely kind of out because you want to show face. But I need to figure out a more sustainable way of, because like the thing is that the work gets done at the end of the day, but I don't know. I don't know. There was a little while ago, I woke up at 7 because I had to do something, and it just felt really nice. And I go through these cycles where sometimes I'll spend a long time just staying up late, waking up late, and I'm okay with that. Like I have nothing against it. But just a little while ago, I think maybe last week or something, I had to wake up early for something, and it just felt really nice. And I feel like changing, basically. That's really it. That's the core driver. It's not some but it is like to change that cycle does take a little bit of deliberate effort. I just have to figure out. To be fair, like once you get a groove, it's not that hard. Yeah. I'll figure something out. I've used this Alarmy app before, but then I figured out how to turn it off. But maybe I should give it a try again. Anyway, yeah, it might be a good shot, to be honest. It's relatively effective. Yeah, that's what's going on today. Tuesday, I got a lot of stuff in person. I got a meeting in the morning, another meeting in the afternoon at 2 different offices. And then, yeah, what else? That's it. Tomorrow, just work. I got a hell of a lot of work to catch up on. I made a little list. I'm a little bit annoyed that it took me so long. Like this week, it's just been very productive, and that's pissed me off, honestly. But like it annoys me. It doesn't exactly ruin my day. I'm not that particular about it. But anyway, that's the update for the time being, and hopefully I'll record something later.